play in the snow. Probably not going to be any snow though. We're just going to head up to our favorite spots, and we're going to have a fire is the plan, and see how far we can get until we run into some snow. Should be a good time.
On the dirt for a little bit. We're going to pull over and air down, make the ride a little more comfortable. We're not expecting anything too challenging today, but taking the air down on the tires just makes the ride much more smooth. So we have a quick change of plans. The trail became much more snowy and icy than we were anticipating.
Probably not going to be any snow.
It's a bit sketchy in this section, and we assume it's only going to get worse from here. So we are going down back to a junction we went through and taking a different road. Hopefully be a little more clear. We're just not looking to get too stuck today or take unnecessary risks. So we're just gonna have some fun today. We're gonna go take the other trail and see where it takes us. This area is one of our absolute favorite places in the world, and we're lucky enough to have it in our own backyard. It's a couple of hours from our home, and so we can come here multiple times a year, all year round, and it's beautiful year round, no matter what the weather is. But it's hard to beat these mountains when they're covered in snow like this. After a short ride down the trail, we made it to one of the lakes that dot the area, and we decided to stop here and have some lunch. The dogs also got a chance to get out of the cars for a little bit, stretch their legs, play, run, and be dogs. And this is our 1-year-old American Pit Bull, Drogo. We told ourselves if we ever got another dog, this dog's gonna go with us wherever we go. Camping, off-roading, any adventure he can go on, he's gonna go on. And we really hoped that the dog we got would be a water dog, and I think we got our wish. With lunch finished and the dogs tired out, we loaded back up to get back on the trail. We had several miles to cover and we wanted to be off the trail before dark, but little did we know our predictions about the snow were going to be way off. Alright, so I got high centered. I'm gonna have to get to my buddy Craig here to give me a tug, and shouldn't be too hard. I'm not too stuck, it's just I got no traction. It didn't take long for the snow to get deep, and well, I got high centered again. Pro tip, make sure your rear door is closed before you have your buddy tug you out of the snow. Fortunately, we didn't do any real damage, but this could have been really bad. We aired down a little bit more, so hopefully that'll help. We only have a few miles left on this part of the track to get to the end. If we can't make it, it gets too deep and too soft, we're gonna have to turn around and go back. It's gonna be a much longer ride. So kind of hoping this works out and we get out of here and not have to turn around and do all this all over again. It's gonna get dark soon. So one of the joys of being first on the trail is you get to break trail. Part of that means you have to cut down or cut up fallen trees. And we got kind of a big one here. So it's already broken on part of it, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut it a little higher up and then use Craig's winch to pivot it on that break, get it out of the way so we can keep going on. So that's the plan. We'll see if it works out.
Heather and I are just sitting in our vehicles waiting for the boys to cut up the tree so we can keep moving. I have a whiny dog. He doesn't like it when either of us leaves. He wants to be out there playing in the snow.
Well, sometimes it doesn't go according to plan. Craig cut the fallen tree in hopes that when we winched it, it would break at that point and have a short pivot. It ended up dragging the tree, so I didn't get a chance to film the whole thing, but we cut it up a little bit more and moved the pieces off the trail, and we have continued onward. Turns out we're not going to be able to make it all the way through the way we had planned. Snow's getting really, really deep. Craig got stuck multiple times, and it looks like it's just going to be more of the same. So we've turned around and we are heading back the way we came. However, Craig thinks we may have missed the turn we needed to take in order to complete the loop we were doing. So we're going back. We're backtracking to that point, hopefully finding the right trail. If not, we're going to go all the way back to where we started and leave that way. So it could be a long day well into the dark doing this, which was not our plan, but
no, I'm tired.
We're all very tired. At this point, the sun was setting and we wanted to get off the mountain as soon as possible, so we didn't film a whole lot. We did get stuck a couple more times, but nothing we couldn't handle. We ended up getting home pretty late. Even though the Bronco was filthy and all of our gear was still loaded up, we decided we would take care of all that the next day. All in all, the ride had more challenges than we expected, but I guess that's what makes it an adventure, and we had a blast. Thanks for watching. Can't wait for the next one. Hope you join us.